This is The Wheel Weaves Watches, a spoiler-free breakdown podcast of The Wheel of Time on Amazon Prime. I'm your host, Dani, and I'm joined by my co-host, Brett, and we're here to bring you an in-depth look into the Wheel of Time show. We'll share reactions, episode breakdowns, and relevant background information without spoiling future content from the book series. So let's get watching. Tonight, we're talking about episode 6 of season 3 of The Wheel of Time.
Yeah, episode 6 is The Shadow in the Night.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
I have
man.
a lot of questions. First of all,
What?
how
And
dare they? Who gives
And-
them the right?
And yeah, right. And
Oh,
who's-
man.
What?
I have so many more questions, and I need to immediately rewatch this because I have so many questions about what I just saw, and I love
There's
it.
a lot.
I love it. Okay, so I love the fact we start off very strong Tanchico vibes.
So good.
I love Tanchico. Okay,
You love Pirate Cove?
Pirate Cove. I love it so much.
So good.
It is so unique and just the craziest place for everything that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And stop making me feel things for Leandrin. How dare you?
That cold open.
Like, and they gave us a little bit of that before,
yeah.
and they're just like piling it on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I understand why.
I got it.
I understand why you might do that.
Zero judgment.
Right. Yeah.
I absolutely also would turn to the dark.
I know. Like, actually.
1,000, like without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense. Ishamael, I always knew he was a good guy. I always knew it.
You know what?
I feel like I've been saying
Nobody else is helping
Right.
child mothers.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Nobody else is helping them.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay. I mean, I don't know if any of the other Forsaken were released at the time, but that's not the point.
No. I mean, like good guy. Like
good guys. Not even good guys.
And I mean, like not like good guys in terms of not evil Forsaken.
Right. Even just like regular
Not evil on the dark
people
one
from
side.
Pirate Cove. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just regular people.
I understand
Yeah.
why Leandrin at least started doing what she does.
Yeah.
I get it.
Even the fact that
Okay.
she's, I don't know.
Am I
I
rooting
think
for
she's
her?
actually turned out pretty good considering.
All things considered,
Yeah.
look how far she's come in the world.
And she like is trying to help Nynaeve, sort of.
Right.
In the same way that Ishamael helps
It's the
her.
only way she knows how.
Oh.
Right? I mean, I don't think therapy exists yet in the Wheel of Time, so
No, and then like, bye, Naomi.
I mean, she was sneaky. I love the Forsaken, like, it's all scheming. So much scheming going on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
holy F, Mogedion is
she's
crazy.
The best. She's so crazy.
That's how we got introduced to her. Like, she's insane, right?
Yeah.
She
that's
is.
That's
She's crazy.
Lanfear's description. Well,
Yeah.
Mogedion's insane, and like
Yeah.
when we first got her name.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
And
just
like,
like
kind of-
the little things, but also the gigantic things. Like she spits in the food or whatever.
Yeah, tears up their clothes.
Yeah, like a cat. I thought it was going to be like a whole thing where you were going to blame the cat for the wreck clothing or something.
Yeah.
Like,
When it's funny, that's just a nod to the book fans, I think. 'Cause
Yeah,
there is a black sister in
yeah.
Tanchico who loves saving cats.
Loves cats.
Yeah.
Loves cats. It's her thing.
So I like that.
Yeah.
Little
and
thing.
Definitely one of them
Little
had
cat.
cats.
Yeah.
And then just like the ripping up the food, like more of the food stuff.
Chewing it up and spitting
Food
it.
stuff, it's disgusting.
so gross.
Really it just really hits that disgusting vibe. And,
And then she's just staying a spider in the shadows.
and pushing people's faces in, that's a gross too.
Right.
The
Now,
food
do
part
you
was
think
grosser.
Do you think Mogedion didn't know what the Black Aja sisters were here to find? Like, she seemed pretty interested.
Yeah.
When Leandrin opened that thing up and was like, "Hey, look, the Chosen don't want."
I think
you
it's
to
just
see
fact
this."
checking your information, right? You want to make sure you get the same information from multiple sources before you do anything drastic.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
So there's that side of it, but also clearly trying to figure out what the other Forsaken are up to. So maybe they're here for that, but maybe, because they're different Aes Sedai, like Leandrin was
Yeah.
here for that, but maybe the other Aes Sedai here are here for something different with the other.
Yeah.
Like there's so much inner
like
scheming.
Leandrin's in charge and is like, "Oh, we're leaving because I said so."
But that doesn't mean there can't be 2, 3, 4 other plots going on at the same time.
Yeah, because we see Leandrin having her own dream where she's sitting on the
So good.
seat.
Lanfear just
And
switching
then
it up.
Lanfear, being like, "Oh, who else are you working with?"
And 100% calling Leandrin out on trying to play the Forsaken against each other.
Yeah.
You know who's allowed to play the Forsaken against each other?
Forsaken only.
Yeah, not you, Leandrin.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And even that, they
Yeah.
don't do a great job of it.
Well,
so.
it's so hard to figure out what everyone's doing. I mean, it's just a whole thing of like unreliable narrator.
Okay, Tom's back.
Tom's back. Oh, I loved it, and I loved it even more. I was so excited. I was so excited to see him.
Yeah.
And I think he's wearing a very special hat, and he's grown his hair out a little bit, I think.
Sure.
From the last time.
I don't know.
I'm cool with whatever's happening with Tom here. I'm so happy
Even he's
back
like
in the picture.
singing the same song, but just in like a pirate shanty.
Yes. Which is, that is, I don't know much about being a pirate, but you gotta sing the shanties when you're in Pirate Cove.
You mean...
Play to your audience.
Glee. You don't know much about being a Glee man?
No, pirate too.
Oh, okay.
Neither. You can say neither.
I was going to say, like, peak Glee man performance.
Is performed to your audience.
Exactly.
Pirates want shanties.
Yes.
I know that.
Yeah. Now, do we think that Elaine knew what the Hills of Tanchico was about when she started singing it?
Yes.
Do you think Elaine knew?
Yes.
Or was she surprised when the lady started rubbing her boobs?
Based on everything I know about Elaine, she knew. And she has been waiting for the time when she can sing this song and not get cussed out by her mom.
Excellent performance. Peak Wheel of Time.
It's boobs.
Peak Wheel of Time. Standing on a table singing a dirty song.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's peak. It's so good.
And it's like Elaine knows a lot.
It's almost like this place could have been called Nine Horses Hitch.
Yeah, the Nine Horses Hitch or whatever. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
I love that. Even when Elaine's like, how about this song? Tom's like, you sure?
That's true.
And she's like, yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, that was such a good performance. And then eventually, like, the coming back to it, 9 Even Men just getting wasted, but then going to join.
After they completely, they're like, Leandrin? You know, Leandrin tonight, Leandrin Garali, Leandrin.
That's who we're looking for.
Leandrin. And I'm like, shut up.
Guys.
Shut up.
Can we not?
Of course, there's a Black Aja there, Ispan, who overhears them and is like, oh, found you.
Of course. Yeah. Got him. Got him. Okay.
Yeah. And then the guy's like, Leandrin, I know that chick. Turns out her ghost came and killed everybody.
Still haunting. Yeah. Turns out. Okay. A couple more things to talk about. How good was that Moghedian coming in?
Scene?
Compulsion over Nynaeve and Elaine. That was done so good. So good.
Yeah.
Like, and just the acting of the smiling. Yeah. Oh, I need to rewatch that again because that was perfect.
It was so good.
Straight from the book to the screen.
Excellent.
Wow.
Yeah, and then Nynaeve fighting back a little
bit.
Like you can see behind her eyes, like she's like, "Wait, what am I doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it also kind of shows like the flaws of using compulsion because yes, they don't remember, but now things don't quite make sense. Now they're clearly missing the bracelet they thought they had. So there's gaps in their memory that they're going to have to try and figure out.
Right.
Like it does make sense that compulsion isn't a, be all end all for the bad guys.
So good though.
Oh, it was perfect. It was absolutely amazing. Okay. Should we talk about the Aiel waste and what's going on with Rand?
Okay, sure. Quick.
Egwene getting called out immediately.
Oh, yeah. You said you weren't going to do that. You lied. I said I could lie. Yeah, well, I lied about being an Aes Sedai too.
It was all lies. It's all lies. But how about, can we just can you train me still? Okay, let's do that.
Okay, let's do that.
We did a montage.
Oh, but then, how about Egwene thinking that she's done the thing where she kicks on it, but it was just
Turns out, no, it was just Lanfear Moore.
Lanfear messing with her.
Yeah, and I think we did call it from last episode. We were like, I don't think this relationship's going to last.
Yeah.
That was the best breakup. Man, Rand just said a bunch of the wrong things.
Yeah, but he also said a lot of true things.
He did. They both needed that.
Yeah.
They both need, and Egwene has a lot of good points. Like, dude, it's a Forsaken.
You don't even know me.
You don't know me, man.
You don't know me like she knows me.
When she's like, oh, you're crazy already. He's like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. The madness has
Yeah, the madness. Yeah. But on the, okay.
But then how about Avienda's fire swords is that Samael who attacks?
Okay, so this is the part that I'm a little bit, I need to rewatch this. So Samael comes in because he's clearly found Rand, and we know the Forsaken
aren't a little dark.
Little dark, little chummy with the, they're not all friends with Rand. Samael wants to kill Rand. We got some bad guy Aiel from what it looks like.
When you say not all chummy.
Lanfear's threat was that, hey, the other Forsaken don't like Rand.
Okay.
So Samuel doesn't like Rand.
I think Mogideon says at one point that Samuel's too hasty or something like that. He's
gonna
rush in.
Yeah, so we do have a pretty cool fight sequence here. We have Egwene doing stuff, Avian with their fire spears. That was pretty cool.
Yes, great.
And then Samuel like straight up tries to like smash him with a warhammer. Looks like a magical warhammer.
Magic one, yeah.
And did we see Samuel get toasted?
That's what it looked like.
It looks like he
brought the ceiling down on him, but then it turns out the girl was upstairs.
And Rand just like over channeled and just like friggin' crushed him. It looked like and lightninged him.
I don't even know if he like over channeled or if that's what you have to do to kill a Forsaken.
Maybe, but he like toasted him that's what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna for sure say Samuel's dead because we saw Lanfear get her throat slit.
Oh, that's true.
And then she came back to life like a couple minutes later.
Oh, that's very true.
So
he was still laying there.
Yeah, I mean, and Lanfear laid there for a little bit. So I don't want to say that Samuel is for sure dead.
Okay, you know who is for sure dead?
That girl. That was an incredibly well done scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think that the community called that.
Yeah,
there were some people
saying, "Oh no, I'm concerned that Rand likes this child."
Started this relationship like
it's really gonna suck when she dies and he tries to reanimate her.
Oh no, Rand, you can't.
No.
So did we get like a nice little look at Rand actually getting a little bit of?
That was
craziness?
A little crazy.
That was a little crazy, right?
Because he's like,
I can do anything. I heard him say that. I heard him say he can do anything.
Yeah, and then he also said, I bring destruction and creation.
And it's like, you can't zombify people, man. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
That seems bad.
That seems bad.
I'm glad that it didn't work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad that he didn't get like a little reanimated zombie corpse girl.
Yeah.
And then have to like, deal with that after.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone
is like, okay, listen.
Everyone's sharing some looks there.
Life is a dream we all wake from.
Yeah.
So
we're all sharing looks and watching Rand do this, and it's not good.
Not good.
Not good.
No.
Yeah, that episode was fantastic.
Yeah, how about Two Rivers stuff?
Oh my goodness.
and Perrin making out?
Just mounted him. Also,
now, the first time we meet Fael,
okay,
she lies about her name.
Yeah. Do we believe Fael's story? I don't know that I believe her story. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like there's hints of truthiness in it.
Like her mom was a dark friend?
I don't even know. Like the whole military family, there's I have
even
questions.
Like the stuff her dad has said. But I also have some questions.
Her story's a little bit all over the place,
and
so I gotta...
don't like it. I don't like her story, and I'm just gonna say that.
If it's true,
I don't like it.
I can go with it.
No, you can't.
No
one
go with
can.
It.
I
can go with it. I
can't go with it.
I'm okay, but I just like I don't.
On record, I will not be okay.
I don't 100% believe her, but that's the thing with the Wheel of Time is it's the people tell lies.
People tell lies,
and people are wrong about things.
Right.
It's very possible that she's either lying or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Perrin certainly stopped grieving Layla super fast.
It's been like 2 years.
Well, as soon as she's like, stop it, man. He's like, yeah, okay. And then just like makes out with her.
Well, you know what they say.
Good thing Alana isn't dead.
That was great. Matt sisters coming through.
Oh, when they were like, Alana's, she can't, she's died. In my head, I was like, oh, just get Bo to heal her.
Just get them. They're the chance. They can do it.
Yeah, and then I didn't say it out loud. Because I was like,
It's too bad we didn't have like a podcast where you could say your thoughts ahead of time. Yeah, shoot.
Oh, well.
You get a half star for that.
I will call that.
Yeah.
I just thought it was so dumb. I was like, no, never mind. Because they don't know what they're doing. Of course, they can't heal someone.
No, but I can understand, like, the whole... That's the part about the whole Alana coming to the Two Rivers. She's trying to find people who are equally strong and talented. We've got people doing things with the One Power when it suits them.
Yeah.
That is a thing that happens.
Well, yeah. And obviously, Nynaeve...
Yeah.
As a wisdom...
It's part of the pattern,
was, like, healing people, probably.
Exactly.
Maybe.
You don't need to know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
You just gotta just do it. Just do it.
Flower Rosebud, man.
And we don't know how good of a healing it was on Alana, but she's not dead.
In case anyone missed it, Padden Fane.
Oh yeah, imitating White Cloaks.
What the heck?
So what I gathered from this sequence is Padden Fane, like him and his group of bad guys, like killed some White Cloaks and are
just came from slaughtering some Trollocs.
Oh yeah, this is all Trolloc blood here. This isn't people blood at all.
Yeah, you want some help?
Totally.
Or what? Because a bunch of Trollocs might be coming.
Yeah.
I don't know, through this Waygate. I have no idea how they've come.
Padden Fane. Super weird, man.
What's that guy up to, and why is he here, and what's happening?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that he's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
Oh man.
He's probably gonna do some
and
bad
Valda's
stuff.
like, interesting.
You? Dane's drinking too much.
Dane is not doing okay.
He is doing badly.
He's having a crisis of self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
kind of feel bad for him.
A little bit.
Yeah, he's not doing okay.
Some of it's self-inflicted. You know? But
also like grieving his dad, and he's in this stressful situation.
Very confusing time.
And there's just so much brandy available.
That's the problem.
I also would drink a lot.
Yeah.
Probably
because
too.
If you're like, here's a cask of brandy.
I would also...
Here's 800 liters of it. I'd be like, I don't know how to moderate this.
Like, you're going through so much crap.
Let me introduce you to a box of wine.
Yeah.
It's a box of it.
But like bigger even.
Yeah.
A cask even.
Yeah. You could say that.
You could say.
Okay. Poor guy. Sort of.
A keg of
Maybe.
wine.
I don't know. Yeah. As they do.
Yeah. Barrel
of wine. Huge barrel. One of those big...
Isn't that what a cask is?
I don't know. I've used the word before, but I don't really know what it means.
Okay.
Could be a little one. Could be a big one.
Anything else very exciting?
I don't even know.
I don't even know how exciting this episode... Like, there were moments of excitement, but there was also a lot of...
Well, episode 5... in my
I
opinion,
liked it. Like
5, 6 is the build-up towards the end of the season.
Also, we just like Matt.
We love Matt.
Yeah.
Matt is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I love the Min relation. I love that they're all there in Tanchico. Like, it's so good.
It's good.
Everybody's there in
And I like how
Cove.
she's like... when Elaine is singing, and he goes, I know her! That's my friend!
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, nobody's telling the full truth about anything with...
and then that guy who's just like, oh, is this what you're looking for? And they're like, yep.
I don't trust that guy either. Like, what's happening?
I didn't know what was going to happen there. And then turns out, oh, here, you can just have it.
You can just have this thing. I just know that it's all very...
But it's also Pirate Town, where maybe people hoard weird
pirates
crap.
like treasure.
They love it, turns out.
Right?
I had no idea about pirates.
Yeah.
Now I do.
Yeah.
Learned so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll watch it again?
Yeah, let's go do that.
Okay, I feel like there's so much we missed. But...
I know, that's okay.
Okay, so good. Well, as we say around here, it's part of the pattern now.
Yeah, it's part of the pattern.
Hey, thanks so much for sticking around. That's the end of another fun episode. The Wheel Weaves is hosted and edited by Dani and Brett and produced by Dani and Brett with Passion Socks, Cody Feltz, Benjamin, Jamie Young, Megan, Jared Berg, Ricky Morissette, Adam, Mozyme, Michelle Forbes, MKM, Antoine Benoit, Lawrence Bradley, Colby T, Gabby Young, Rycat, Zane Sayaka, Matrix, Matt Truss, The Albatross, Bratimus Prime, Sarah Creech, Sims, and Saverio Bartolini. With music by Audionautics. Now, everyone, please be sure to go check out our Patreon page if you are interested in supporting us and the podcast. We'd love to send you some Patreon-exclusive merchandise as a thank you, plus you'll gain access to our episodes earlier than everyone else. And, at the time of recording, we have almost 50 bonus episodes for your listening pleasure. Find all that and more at patreon.com/thewheelweavespodcast. As always, please be sure to give us a 5-star review because it really does make a huge difference in helping other people find us. And be sure to tell a friend, Riyadh, because referrals really are the best compliment. For general information about our show, like how to send us shot glasses, how to join our Discord, and how to get in touch with us, visit thewheelweavespodcast.com. Thanks again for listening. This really is part of the pattern now.